Hi, this is Dan Victor for Dan Victor Does. Wishing you a happy Saturday. I am coming to you live from Bushwick, New York, Brooklyn, in the house. I'm just getting everything set up. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late. I had, I had some just wanting to get things set up properly for you all. I just want to make sure that everything's coming through crispy. Sounds like it is. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, so I want to try to get like a little bit of a clean vibe in there, but mostly keep it through the amp. And then I have a new setup here with my electric over here, and that is with that has what do you call it? That has some different effects. It also is a little bit easier for me to play, only for the fact that it requires less less of this. You know what I mean? It's a lot easier on the hands. So without further ado, this is normally songs and snacks, but today I'm just going to do jam because last week I had put together quite a smorgasbord, and it was overkill. It was overkill. So this week I decided let me just focus on the music, and today I ended up putting together some set lists, and I'll be able to really. So got this going here. I just wanted to make sure all of my particular things are streaming well, and it looks like I have them. So welcome to the stream. So what I think I'll start with is I will start with a little let's start with right away with Hideaway. How about that? That sounds good, right? So here I'm just gonna stick my awesome vocal effects here. Debut, Ductape Halo's back, feeling so special. Attack, wouldn't know your name, you travel the world, but you know how to fix it. No one knows you best as your mother did. What you got inside, yeah. What you got inside. What you got inside. What you got to hide in your little hideaway. Where I go to hide is where I hide. Where I live that way, and this ancient haze it might deliver. Confess the words and feel a shiver in the low and glow and tender. December's right around the corner, and death is already upon us. The deep and lonely mountain, the girls who play so far away. What you got inside? What you got inside? What you got to hide in your little hideaway? Where I go to hide, where I where I little hideaway. You know the score, no you do. No, it's passion, no, it's passion. Despite what you're gonna believe, I am a hurricane. What you got to hide, what you got inside, what you got inside, what you got to hide in your little hideaway. That's where I go, in your little hideaway. That's where I go, in your little hideaway. That's where I go to hide. That's where I go to hide. It's where I hide. Where I hide. What you got to hide, little hideaway. Yeah, Hideaway. So that's the first one on the Dan Victor Does docket. Yeah, so one of the things I wanted to experiment with is I have my electric there, have my acoustic here, have them set up to two different sources, just to give you a little behind the scenes. And so I have a little amp over here. It's a Roland Microcube. I got a Fender Deluxe Reverb pedal. I got a bass EQ pedal for this, and it's hooked up to a 720 Electro Harmonics loop pedal. Now, I also have a mic for looping, which I'm going to incorporate some of these other elements into the stream as I, continue to move through this experiment in live streaming, right? So, it's not just going to be the same thing every time. I want to improve. I want to experiment. And one of the things I like doing is experimenting with the loops. It's also a lot easier to solo on the electric. It just, you can just move fast. So I guess my idea was let's, I also have it right there so that I can sort of just like, wait, I'm trying to see it with the window here. Here we go. So we got both. I call this one Nosferatu, and this is a customized guitar. I customized the 1996 Fender Stratocaster. It's a Mexi, and I changed out the frets, and I also, if you can see here, I have mother of pearl hardware on the tuning pegs, and I made this basically a American Strat with customized pickups. So it's the original neck, which is beautiful, by the way. And this is something that I've been working on my signature sound for years. I think every musician sort of has their particular blend of music. And, I guess in terms of style, what I sort of throw out there is that I'm in, indie. I do indie rock, mix of indie rock, blues, and cowpunk, with a southern flair of country. And I think the reason why it's pretty good, like in terms of cowpunk, is that's a genre that is very much lending itself to country punk, but a lot of people today don't know punk in terms of those subgenres. So like what I might even say is like indie blues, punk, and country is sort of the more basic things, because I really like using the acoustic. I like the folk aspect. I like the blues, and I like this like kind of a bluegrassy southern thing that sort of reminds me of Social Distortion, but with a little bit more Danzig, and coming from that era, but also sort of like a little bit of the Pixies, in terms of vocals. So this is the Mental Chillness Jam. I am Ductape Halo. That's my stage name. Dan Victor is my real name, and this is Dan Victor Does. Mental chillness refers to the chill the chill of being using music to elevate your spirit, elevate your mind, and basically be be more at peace, but not just at peace, like it's giving us something besides just peace. It's giving us a sense of wellness, and that is sort of where the mental illness. I've dealt with a lot of issues with mental illness. I have a diagnosis of bipolar disorder, and I have a history of substance addiction, which I am in recovery for. So I say those things because it's a challenge that I've continued to work on and come through. So that being said, I want to illustrate that these things, recovery is possible, but also that a life is possible, and also educate others on, some of the things that people with mental illness go through. Part of it is also to let people know that they're not alone. And these songs that I'm playing are all kind of derivative. I'm just fixing that a little bit because you don't need all that space and you want to see a little bit more guitar, right? So, it's a little bit derivative of trying to advocate, or not trying, actually advocate for those to have a little bit more compassion and alter the stigma that exists, change it, eliminate it, so that people realize that, on whatever level people have internal suffering and struggle. And a lot of people I see have gone towards whatever it is, religion, meditation, exercise. There's a lot of different ways to manage this internal thing, but I think it's not addressed as often. And when it is addressed, it sort of has this weird, taboo kind of, flaky kind of a new age spin to it, or it's based very much in tradition, and that it cannot be questioned because this is a belief, it's rooted in a culture, etc. So I think what I'd like to do is really talk about like the arts being the connector to a higher power, a source of energy, and it's otherworldly. It takes you someplace else, and it's not rooted in some sort of tradition. The only tradition it is that, we have music that resonates more with us, whether that be on the dance, whether it's, rock, whether it's hip hop. There's a lot of different ways that we can express that, and just by listening to it and participating in it. So with that being said, I'm going to continue to do some more songs. So I have a set list here of originals, and I'm going to continue to go through some of these originals. Some of the favorites. Here, let me do Amongst the Dead. That is a classic jammer. Got to wake up in the morning, tell me what to say. Go to work like a cowboy, come out and forget the rest. Living amongst the dead, I take my chances. Zombie with briefcase in hand, what's the difference? Living amongst the dead, you're alive but can't find your head, That's what you said. I try to reach out to someone, wanna feel the warmth of their breath. I try to connect to somebody I just don't see how I can. Living amongst the dead, I take my chances. Zombie with briefcase in hand, what's the difference? Living amongst the dead, you're alive, can't find your head, That's what you said. love so much. Living amongst the dead, I take my chances. Zombie with briefcase in hand. What's the difference? Living amongst the dead. You're alive but can't find your head, find your head. That's what you said. That's what you said. That's what you said. Yeah, amongst the dead. I'm gonna adjust a little. I'm adjusting the level. It's like my board is just a little bit out of reach. So yeah, that's with the echo. That's without it. And I'm trying to not mess up my desktop too much, so I'm pulling my board just a little bit, so it's just a little less awkward to hit that button. There we go. I can just reach it. Just reach it. Okay. Yeah, it's like everything's just about fitting on the desk. So let me get my new bottle. So I just got this. It's pretty cool. No endorsements, just thermoflask. Very cool. Very cool. And I like it because you don't have to. Amazon, $20. Gotta throw those Amazon affiliate links in there. All right. So, yeah, I'm just like figuring about keeping the train moving. Since we're in this, I'm gonna do another one. I think what I want to do is I'm just gonna roll down the list of songs off of the Mental Chillness album. Go through them and just sort of, I think I might just plow through, do some of them, then we can come back and talk. And if people want to throw stuff into the chat, they can. I'm going to go into the other mode, which is chat mode / side view. So hold on a second. Yes, so here we are. We are in side view. And with this side view, so I'm going to go down the rabbit hole of things that I like. I like to jam out, and some of the process of songwriting is actually through this. And this, by the way, this is my snacks hat. Throw that right there in the mix so you can see my merch on DVTs. So, a second. Let me just, hopefully I do not unplug anything, because that is my... All right, so like over the course since Wednesday was my last stream. So Wednesdays 6 to 9, Saturdays 12 to 3. This is what's manageable for me, and that's what I've been advised as the best way to do this. I've taken some advice from a guy. His name's Leon Bratt. I think he's a really great, not only YouTuber, but loop pedal guy. I've learned a lot of stuff from him, so I'm shouting him out right here. I might as well, because Leon Bratt Music, like, he's got a lot of followers. He's somebody I aspire to be like, and he's the one who, like, I haven't really interacted with him, but I think I'll probably throw a shout out here or there. And you know, like, as you can see behind me, there is my CD collection and my plant. I have a little plant back there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little, what do you call it? Death warrant, and we'll go down the list. got to tune up. I really need to bring that closer so I don't have that issue. Yeah, you know, it's like every every stream, and you got to be patient with yourself. Every stream is always a little. Oh, why is that jumping all over the place? There we go. It's because this thing keeps popping out, and I need to like somehow keep that in there. Best pedal I bought was my tuning pedal. Because what happens when your guitar goes out of tune? On stage. You know, you don't realize these things until they happen, you know? So, so I'm going to just do a bunch of different ones. I'm probably going to do, I think, Silk of the Snow, and then Auto Limiter, maybe. We'll see. All right. Sorry. Okay. I'm going to do some of the ones that are the hits. Go out for a walk in the park. You sure this is over? You know this is over any night. Do a few propose, this is all the woman that you can. So tell the world that you carry, that you make it for another man. And the look on your face, can't you see what I'm saying? And it's all out of place, got you all in my face. Used to be in the bag, now I'm paying the red out because I cut you deep. You signed mine to the warrant. You signed mine to the warrant. This is over when you say it's over. What's your safe word? Bitches are out, they're just waiting for cover. It's raining balls of fire, and there's angels of death on my doorstep. You go through and do a day, religion don't pass this. And the look on your face, can't you see what I'm saying? And it's all out of place, got you all in my face. Used to be in the back, now I'm paying for it out because I cut you deep. You signed mine to the warrant. You signed mine to the warrant. You signed mine to the warrant. Disorder. It's down. it down. And the look on your face, can't you see what I'm saying? And it's all out of place, got you all out of place. Used to be in the back, now I'm paying for it all because that's good to be. You side my dirty woman. 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 Yeah, disorder. It's like I got this little footstool thing that's actually kind of cool, but I gotta manage that in the pedals. Okay, that was Death Warrant. I'm gonna keep it rocking and keep the just fucking with the loop pedal, guys. All right, so this next one's Soak of the Snow. I have a music video that I'll show for you later. So, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah! No one can say I don't want you to go. In some other cover, in the silk of the snow, in the silk of the snow, in the snow. The will to smile, I can't control what comes at night. I realize you're right. I lay awake at night. I really need you. The feelings in the snowy mouth. Got a filthy grin. It's the same inside. In some other cover. In the silk of the snow. In the silk of the snow. In the snow. Yeah. Why don't you meet me in the park? The wind is whipping lost in trees. I chilled the hips. Some frozen tears. So bad you take my breath away. Got a filthy grin. It's the same inside. In some other cover. In the silk of the snow. In the silk of the snow. In the snow. I would try to live in the snow and do some time. Oh, just have time. Just have time. Just have time. inside in some other cover. In the silk of the snow, 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 in the snow. Yeah. Yeah, silk of the snow. Alright, so to bring it down a little bit, I'm probably going to need to tune up my electric at some point, because my electric was a little off. Part of the thing of playing live is you go out of tune. And you need to drink water because you're not a machine. So I'm looking here at my song list. I think, I'm going to do Anything You Got, which is a slower one. This one is more about accepting what is given to you. And so I think there's a certain etiquette of, being grateful for what you have, right? And I think that's a good thing. But like sometimes, you're owed respect, but you're not given it. And the little respect you are, it's like, it's almost given as like, here's a gift. Take it, take it or leave it, and it feels like table scraps, and anything you got is referring to the emotional, the emotional terrorism of withholding love or manipulating those who are connected. And I don't like to see other people suffer. I'm really against that, and I'm also really wanting to say, empower people to say, listen, anything is not, just because it's better than nothing doesn't mean you don't deserve more. And that's what Anything You Got's about. I have another song that's also very much like this called switch it up so we can just have a little difference. Just keep it different, keep it fun. Till tell me what to do. I've been waiting for you. Got me all tangled up. Now give me something to hold. Even if it's up, I'll take anything. Oh, wait it out. I'll take anything that you're offering me, baby. My need is close by my heart. To live in silence, the heavens above, they're watching down on us. I'll take anything at least directly in your face. I'll take anything, anything you got, anything you got, anything you got. I'll take anything you got, anything, anything, anything. I'll take anything, anything you got. All right. A, don't forget that you're worth it. It's always okay to ask for more. Not necessarily expect it, because you never know what you're going to get. But that I think is also the point. You never know what you're going to get. Sometimes you're not even aware of all the options that are there. And I think that's true of support lines, helplines. There's a lot of stuff online, but I believe that it's not that it's inaccessible, but it's just not readily. I don't believe it's easy to find. Some of the information is buried. It's not organized. It's organized in a very clinical way. I'll put it that way. So, in terms of, here we go. Just give a little talking volume here. So, in terms of, the information that's out there for people that are suffering from depression, mania, psychosis, any of these things. And that may sound scary to some of you, but really it's something that many people go through, many people experience, and I think it's worth talking about, because so many people ignore it, and it can get worse. And that's where I think addiction comes in sometimes, because we're trying to self-medicate ourselves. At least that was the case with me. Everybody's experience is different. I validate everyone's experience. It's not easy to go through, and sometimes when we're not going through a difficult time, it's hard to remember a time when we were not doing as well, and being able to help and be compassionate towards somebody else. And that's, I think, one of the most difficult things for the idea of compassion, is that for some people the experience, trauma is so has been experienced so deeply that it's always a part of you. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. There's a lot of learning that can go into being aware of your pain, and just ways in which you deal with it. That education, that information, is one thing that, persevering, that's a strength. It's a strength to learn to deal with some of these things. So that being said, I think that will lend us into, I was going to think something about stepping high. Step high is, actually that should be more poetry in prison, because poetry in prison is about finding beauty with this struggle. Poetry and prison's not such a great place. I wrote this song also about Cool Hand Luke, the movie I was watching, and a lot of times I'll write music while I'm watching stuff, because I'm a real big fan of film. I'm a big fan of classic films, actors and whatnot. And I thought Cool Hand Luke was very, very cool, because there was this like country vibe. I don't even understand why he went to prison. It was like this really southern prison. And so I thought it was something that, and it was all about this guy who just, Cool Hand Luke, man. He just kept it cool, and he just did what he was doing. So anyway, also was living in Jersey City at the time, and there was a guy I knew who sold crack across the street from me. He's a young kid, he's about 20 years old. And there's a line in here called breaking bread. And what that refers to is when he's on the street, he's saying he's breaking bread, meaning he's selling. And this is about 2004. And the reason I note this is because when I used to smoke weed, I'd first moved to the city in 2004, and I was in Jersey City. And I didn't know anybody, and I needed to find a connection for some buds. So I met this guy, and I talked to him. And I saw him smoking a blunt on the side of the street, and I said, hey, what's up? Can I get shorts on that? And he's like, yeah, whatever. And I was like, do you know anybody? He said, blah, blah, blah. So that's where the relationship started. And then, as I talked to him, I learned more about him, and, I just saw some of the things he was doing. And I asked him, like, you're here on the street, selling this. He's like, yeah, man, I'm making that money. I'm making that paper. And I was like, well, okay. And, and I would hear him say these things, like break bread. I saw how he would sell it, like he would have the crack rolled up in cellophane, and he would put them in the corner of his mouth, and he would sell them like that. And I was like, well, why are you doing that? He's like, well, one, if you get caught, it's in your mouth, but I wrap it in cellophane so it doesn't, obviously. So, I mean, that was one of the things that he would do, is just, so I kind of picked up some of these lingos. And the thing that was ironic was, like, when I would go to smoke, like he would get me some because he had a connection, but I had to smoke it with him. I'd never be able to take some home. So, I no longer smoke, but I just thought that that's an interesting side note as to what inspired, which had an impact. I want to say inspired, because I think, Cool Hand Luke, in a relation to like finding beauty with the suffering. Coincidentally, that guy ended up getting arrested. I saw him coming out of jail, and he looked like a completely different person. He was, processed. And it was just interesting. So poetry in prison, it's literally an allegory, but taking from those experiences which we struggle. So here, without further ado, poetry in prison. Yeah, breaking down barriers, I walk the line, breaking bread, breaking through buildings, detrimental lines. Crazians and poetry, they'll meet you down the porch. Rangers filled with reason, they'll show you to the door. Oh, they prison, but who will listen? It's poetry in prison for you. Whistles blowing, the dead that they're rowing. Poetry in prison for you. Down meet the simple sinners, they know how to really get it down. The prayers of artists in prison, they gotta bring a woman, let them down. How can you not like the honky-tonk prison? Fried chickens and banjos, like being outdoors in the mushrooms easy as it looks like I'll never make it home. Oh, they but who will listen? It's poetry in prison for you. Whistles blowing, the dead that they're rowing. Poetry in prison, poetry in prison for you. For you. Don't bring me down, don't bring me down, don't bring me down. Don't bring me, don't bring me, don't bring me down, 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 down. 'Cause I'm the real deal and I'm gonna make you drink bourbon on the bar. If you leave me, you'll never be more sorry. Everything's crisis now. Oh, the prison, but who will listen? It's poetry, prison for you. Whistles blowing, the death that they're rowing. Poetry in prison, 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 poetry in prison for you, for you, for you, for you, for you. Whoa. Yeah, poetry in prison. All right. Wow. You know, it's wild. We're just coming up on the first hour of the show. It is pretty wild to see how the more I do this, I don't want to say the easier it gets, but the more streamlined I feel like I'm becoming, and it becomes like, because I'll tell you, the first time back, and also going to the hour of 3 hours, because I'm hitting a 3 hour mark every time I go live, and that's the practice. And it's really need to identify the fact that it's, you know, once you get good at something, like it goes to practicing the songs too. Like these songs, I've played these songs a few times. Not just to be able to remember the words, to write the words, to remember the chords to play. It's being able to play all these songs, you know, nonstop. You know, being able to sing these things and hit the notes. Sometimes can't hit all the notes. Maybe you're inconsistent. You know, there's so much that goes into making music. You know, and authentically so. Because, you know, when I was growing up, I thought, well, you know, these people live their lifestyle as musicians, but some of people sell their identity as a gimmick, you know. This is no gimmick. This is my life. And I think that that's something that I always wanted to be. I want to be real. And I think this first hour, I wanted to sort of focus. I think, you know, as I go through this, I am learning the way I want to structure the show. So part of it is doing this. Part of it is talking about mental health and mental illness awareness. And, you know, there's so many social issues that I realize that I can have an impact on, and have not that I don't care about certain things, but it's something that I care very deeply about because of the experiences that I've had, well, with drugs, with depression, with, you know, being hospitalized, being in treatment, all sorts of things. And those experiences, I think, are valuable to people that have gone through them, or people that know people that are going through it, have never gone through it before. They're looking for information. And the thing that surprises me is, like, as I go on this journey, there's more that I'm learning all the time. And there's so much information that people are just unaware of, like the basic information that I am. So I think that that's it. One is difficult because you see this happening, but two, it offers an opportunity to be able to give of myself, to give service. And I think not just give service to a cause. I think giving service to people, giving service to life, giving service to the greater good And I think that that is something that also contributes towards mental chillness. People that are interested in being that, in that mode. I mean, like, to be honest, I'm still figuring out how I want to express that. Why, you know what I mean? Like, I have in theory the ideas of all the things that I want to do and say. But, in practice, it's like, yeah, I got these songs. I even have I got a PowerPoint keynote presentation called The Music of Mental Illness, and it's about my story. And I go through and I have some pictures, and I think I'll probably end up trying that out here. But like, I wanted to get acclimated to the process of going live, like, so that it becomes like practice. I have everything set up. I know what to expect. It's automatic. Actually, that would be a great song for me to do. Let's see. So Automatic is a song that I did with Tight White Jeans. And it's kind of fun because Tight White Jeans was a band I was in about a little over 10 years ago. And it was a band that had a falling out. I ended up going on the People's Court. I got sued for the cost of the album because this guy fronted the money. But it was like, I was like, listen, I didn't want to spend the money on making the album. Was I happy to be in the studio? Yes. There was a single or a 2-song EP that we had put together that I think was pretty good. Now, to be clear, I wrote the songs. We arranged them together. But I wrote the changes, I wrote the words, and in licensing them, I ended up giving over, a certain amount of the publishing credits, so that we would all, make out. So some of these songs are from that, and Automatic is one of the ones on the album. Tight White Jeans, American Classic. An American Classic that's on Spotify. Also, by the way, Ductape Halo Mental Chillness is on Spotify as well, and an additional, all the different services, iTunes, Amazon Music. And Bandcamp is my preferred. I have a link in Twitch, probably all the other stuff, but a link in Twitch, and that is where I'll probably get most of the money. But so I mean, Bandcamp takes their little piece, but that's a way that you can support me. I have a donation page through Twitch as well. PayPal, Dan Victor Does is my account. So if you send a request, I won't give you that. But if you would like to give me money or donate, you can do that at PayPal. .me, I think, but Dan Victor Does is my PayPal. So Automatic, just to tell you a little bit about the song, Automatic, for me, it's sort of like about writing the song. So there are a lot of parallels to art, and it's setting it so that we are able to do it effortlessly without thought, and it becomes fluid. It's sort of the more time you practice an instrument, the easier it is to do because you have a muscle memory, right? So in terms of life, there is also that sort of a thing where if you practice, if you have a schedule, it's about, like, you have an expectation, you understand what's going to happen during the course of your day. You have things worked out for that. So it's automatic. You do these things automatically. And because sometimes it's difficult, like, life can be overwhelming. And for me, when I was going through like a lot of depression or anxiety or mania, it was like I had to know. And it's also kind of how I functioned when I was high, or drunk. It was like I would try to have these things set up so I'd know what to do without having to think about it ahead of time. And that, I think, it takes the thought out of it so that you don't have to, make a judgment. You just do it. So that's what automatic is. It's about like figuring things out ahead of time so that you can know how to handle a situation. And that actually, funny enough, I found out that that's part of what an action plan is for people with mental illness. It's called RAP. It's Wellness Recovery Action Plan. And RAP is pretty interesting in theory. So I think everybody has their own way of putting this together. Anyhow, I'm going to read off the screen over here just because it is something that I was easier to do. So I'm going to go to the side view. Okay. So this way I can see what's going on here. Okay. Also have this cool like intro. Oh, really? That's got to happen now? Okay. Yeah, my computer is giving me updates. Like I need them right this second. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I'm going to do that again. Here. I like the moon out in the day, just like the sun that warms my face. But only when I think too much. I miss the life I love the most. I make it automatic, I make it automatic. I tell you what I make it for. I make it automatic, I make it automatic. I tell you what I make it for. I take the time to watch the breath that rises up from your chest. Stop worrying, it leads you. And when you're scared, just let it go. I make it automatic, I make it automatic. I tell you what I make it for. I make it automatic, I make it automatic. I tell you what I make it for. Now in the night, warm or cold, my husband wide, like in a mode. This steers me right, can't get too much, but feel inside and lust the touch. I make it automatic, I make it automatic. I tell you what I make it for. I make it automatic, I make it automatic. I tell you what I make it for. Yeah. I make it automatic, I make it automatic. I tell you what I make it for. Yeah. I tell you what I make it for. Yeah. So that one's a little bit hard on the acoustic, but that is Ductape Halo. So just to let you know, my guitar name is Ductape. Well, I have Ductape Halo on here, right? And that is basically because I needed to tape it up. I had a little split in the guitar. Now, also, I have named this guitar after the name of, it's a Martin. So my personal name is Dread. So this is Dread. My other guitar is Nosferatu. And that's a tip of the hat to Nos, which is the David Gilmour guitar, which looks very similar to that. This is a Martin Dreadnought, and I got this in 2004, and I got it through my work because I had some bonus, so you know, I had never had that much money all at once to buy something, so I was like, okay, well, I'll get this guitar, you know. And I also had to spend the money. That was the other thing. I needed to spend it on something. That was sort of the deal I had with my. So I got this, and I got my Roland Microcube, and they both served me very well. But this had a little split in it, and I had sat in Guitar Center and played every acoustic, and I had in my mind I wanted a Martin. That was what I wanted because I really liked the sound. And then I was also playing them to see what sounded good electrically. So this sounds pretty good electric, right? The pickup is just fabulous. So I really like. So when I'm recording this, I actually have a room mic that you can't see. It's off to the side from my Zoom H6, which is my audio interface. So you can hear what's going on in the room. So you can hear like this. So this is off. I have the guitar off. So part of that is probably coming from this. But like if you do this, this is what my voice sounds like back here. You can also hear that I have a fan on back there, but a little white noise isn't bad. So, you know, and I have the amp mic'd over here just to give you a little behind the scenes situation. But yeah, so like I needed a little bit of so I'm going to show you a little trick that I use. Because that song was a little bit hard on my things. I use a Renfo. This is a cool massage. So you're like, what is that? It's a massage gun, right? And I love this. So here's a trick that I do. I actually put this on my arm like this. And because like like my hand will cramp up sometimes. And this will do a lot towards loosening up the muscles. It is like my life hack for guitar playing. So you can get this muscle right here, right in the forearm there, right in there, and then right here. And then I hit this. So this is about $80, and it has some different attachments, but this is the one that I use. And then I do this side too, and you can zoom it up to whatever. But it was about $80, and I was like, you know, I did some research on it, and the battery lasts forever. And this is really, in terms of self-care, something that I do for myself. And, you know, like again, if I was to have a sponsor, I'd probably sponsor this. But Renfo is something that helps me to deal with a little bit my hand stress, so I can then go and play more. And it just like it makes it like so much easier. I wonder if people who have arthritis or muscle tension use this. But this is actually what a masseuse would have, and they can work on you like that. So anyway, turn it off, make sure I got it. The battery's dying a little bit because I was using it. But I put that on my feet, on my back, you know, really, really, really nice, strong. So that was kind of interesting to do it. I have like my little laptop off to the side so that I can do things, you know. And I have my, you know, so I have, I'm just looking at some things on my phone. Yeah, because I want to like mess around with my electric. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'll take this, put this over here, and I will. By the way, I sell certain graphic t-shirts. This is a low profile shirt. I designed this for my band, Low Profile Hip Hop, supporting, it was a live band. I played bass and I supported other artists. Oh, hold on a second, where's my thing? And so bass is like actually one of my main instruments, and that was kind of a cool thing to do. I just need to get my. I have a little tuner on the phone, and then so I'm wondering if I can like. Oh, there we go. So I just turned the effect off. Yeah, because if I want to use both guitars, because I kind of like the idea of doing like a little rhythm with the acoustic, and then doing some soloing with the electric. There you go. Yeah, but if I'm in a band, this is what I use. Okay, there we go. Back to this. Then you can go. So anyhow, so being that we are in the second hour, deep into the second hour, I was thinking maybe I'll do some covers and just see what happens. Because the originals are good, and this sort of is, like I'm going to switch back just because it keeps switching back and forth, gives it a little bit of a cool feel, right? Then you can kind of see what I got going on here. It would be awesome if things. So I also have a little loop pedal on this. It was my first Electro Harmonix loop pedal. So if I want to mess around with this, I can also do that. This is my Welcome to the Jungle pedal. So speaking of Welcome to the Jungle, I'm going to throw a little guitar tabs situation. Welcome to the jungle. No, I'm going to do, I might as well do something that I know. Although I wanted to do, this Weezer song. It's super easy. So it's well, goddamn, you have Japanese girl, do it to me every time. Oh, the redhead said you shred the cello, and I'm jello, baby. But you won't talk, won't look, won't think of me. I'm the epitome, a public enemy. Why you wanna go and do me like that? Come on down the street and dance with me. I'm a lot like you, so please, hello, I'm here, I'm waiting. To the Green Day said you never heard of them. How cool is that? So I went to your room and read your diary. Watching grunge leg drop New Jack Ductape Halo. And then my heart stopped listening to Cho saying, fall in love all over again. I'm alive like you, so please, I'm here, I'm waiting. Oh, I think I'd be good for you, and you'd be good for me. How stupid is it? I can't talk about it. Gonna sing about it. Make a record of how stupid it is. Oh, give a minute. Just come up to me and say hello. Stupid is it? For all I know, you want me to. Maybe you just don't know what to do. Maybe you're scared to say I'm falling for you. I wish I could get my head out of the sand, 'cause I think we'd make a good team. You would keep my fingernails clean. But that's just a stupid dream that I won't realize, 'cause I can't even look in your eyes. I ain't thinking of without shaking in your eyes. Oh, but that's just a stupid dream that I won't realize, 'cause I can't even look in your eyes without shaking, and I ain't freaking. I'll bring on the turkey if you bring on the bacon. I'm alive like you, so please, hello, I'm here, I'm waiting. Oh, I think I'd be good for you, so you be good for me. 'Cause I'm alive like you, so please, hello, I'm here, I'm waiting. Oh, I think I'd be good for you, and you'll be good for me. El Scorcho. Yeah, so that is obviously Weezer, and off of the Pinkerton album. And I that was one of the ones I want to do, especially because I got this lightning strap guitar. I know they always use that, but I had a lightning strap guitar, possibly. I don't know if it was before them, but this is definitely. I had another lightning strap guitar that I had on my acoustic before I replaced it with a studded one, which is kind of cool. That is here's the Def Leppard Rock of Ages. Rock of Ages, moving over. Rock of Ages, yeah. So I am. So my song sheets. What do I got on my set list of things? I have. Oh, I could play. I could play a couple ones here. And I will do a few more. I'll do one more or two more, maybe. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. It's on 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. Have the thing on here, because they sometimes have the catalog of let's see, let me search, let me do a little search. So I'm gonna do Mr. Brightside. Oh, let's see, they apparently have a Mr. Brightside. my cage and I'm doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. Coming out of my cage and I'm doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. Started out with a kiss, so it end up like this. It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab. Molly's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. Then I'm going to bed and my stomach is sick, but it's all in my head and she's touching his chest. Now she takes off her dress. Now let me go. I just can't look, it's killing me and taking control. Jealousy turning saints into the sea, living through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis, but it's just the price I pay. Price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes. I'm Mr. Brightside. Coming out of my cage and I'm doing just fine. Gotta be down cause I want it all. Started out with a kiss, I didn't end up like this. It was only a kiss. Alright, so I got that one. I'm gonna favorite it just so you can see. But I am not excited about my favorite there. I'm gonna do out of my cage and I'm doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. Started out with a kiss, I didn't end up like this. It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now she's falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. Rather going to bed and my stomach is sick, but it's all in my head and she's touching his chest. Now he takes off her dress. Now let me go. I like this better. I just can't look, it's killing me and taking control. Jealousy turning saints into the sea, swimming through sick lullabies, choking on your alibis, but it's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes. I'm Mr. Brightside. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. I never Okay, well, we are officially halfway through the stream. we are officially halfway through. All right, guys, great job. I am gonna take a short break, and during that break, I am going to play Silk of the Snow music video, and by the time it's done, I will be back. So I don't know if I have a be right back. I actually have a be right back icon, but this is, I think, something that is good to kind of throw out there just because people will dig it. So here you go. Yes. Welcome to Silk of the Snow. Yeah. No one can say I don't want you to go. In some other cover, in the silk of the snow, in the silk of the snow, in the snow. The will to smile, I can't control what comes at night. I realize you're right. I lay awake at night. I really need you. The deal is in the snowy mode. Got a filthy grin. It's the same inside. In some other cover. In the silk of the snow. In the silk of the snow. In the snow. Why don't you meet me in the park? The wind is whipping lust in trees. A chill to your lips. The frozen taste. So mad to take my breath away. Got a filthy grin. It's the same inside. In some other cover. In the silk of the snow. In the silk of the snow. In the snow. I would try to live in the snow and use the time to stop time, to stop time, 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 yeah, time, 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 time. No one can say I don't want you to go. In some other cover. In the silk of the snow. 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 In the snow. All right. Hey, I'm back. Hey, yes, I uh, have some really cool copyright-free music there, so no worries. Got myself. Here we go. This is get myself recombobulated because this is like. I tried to do some of this stuff before, but here we go. Lost me. So I was thinking about what I wanted to do, and I have this guy. His name is Sid. He is a character for the Mental Chillness, and I'm going to throw him right up here on the screen in a second. I just need to go grab this source, and he is really cool here. Very big, actually, as you can see. But as I make it a little bit more manageable, there he is. Mental Chillness. Yeah. So, just so you know, this character's name is Sid, and it is short for acid, because I was a big fan of like hallucinogenics at a certain point in time. But I also felt like it's very key to mental chillness because it's sort of like this. I have it sort of represents something, an altered state, and altered states don't actually also have to be just from drugs. They can happen because of situations that happen. By the way, I also have the snacks hat on. It is one of the items that are available at DVTs. I have an Etsy shop called DVTs, and it's where I have my merch. So you get low profile shirt, you get a snacks hat, in addition to Ductape Halo mental chillness gear. And I occasionally will put up new stuff. There's other things there. So, but the snacks gear is key. All right. Also, throwing back on the room mic because I had that off so that we did not have any debacles. In this segment, like towards the end, I figured I'm gonna do some more originals because that's sort of where I was at. If I have people come in, then I will. People are asking for some covers. I just kind of wanted. I got this new list of 50 songs, and I don't have it readily available. I could probably do a screen share of it, but I don't. It's not quite done yet. But I'm providing lyrics for all of 50 original songs that I've written over the years, and the idea is that I have. What do you call it? I have, a place where I can see them, but they're all lettered and numbered so that if somebody wants to request, say A1 or A2, A1 or A2, which is, what is A1? A1 is Amongst the Dead. A2 is Hideaway. So in column B, you have like Nostalgia. And, some of these songs are really cool. So I thought being with Sid here, which I came up with, a number of years ago, and you're like, oh, well, it looks like it's a psychedelic Pac-Man. But, Pac-Man is circular and has different eyes. So that should be noted. And so I also happen to think it's usually facing in the other direction. So that's the difference between mine, and mine is the black and white because I like black. So I'm gonna do. Yes. was trying to tune before, but it just did not work out right. So this is the seed. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Sid off of the screen so it's a little less. Selfish. I actually have to go over to my lyrics here because I forgot the seed. And now I can't find the seed. Isn't that funny? Oh, here it is. And we'll just see it come up. By design, that's what it's supposed to do. Open up that. Okay, here we go. Open up atmosphere. Open up atmosphere. Take to the clear. Who best in line? Makes it over time. Great gas balls. They're making all their calls. To the beast we go. Under the snow. Under the snow. The little plant will grow. That's the seed. Selfish fondlers tell me that they're the girls to dig into my farm. Underneath the suicide charm, little lips are underneath the skin, waiting to get in. Under the snow, under the snow, the little plant will grow. That's the seed, growing with belief. You know that your seed's hard to make it up, but when you got the cup, drink it up and take it in. It's like you don't know what you got. It limits all the friends you have. If that's what matters, it ain't bad. Watch over my son. He is the only one that will understand what is in my hand. It isn't what you got. It isn't what you got. It isn't what you got. Seed will grow. The seed will grow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So down the line, go on now. I tell you what you're doing to me, and I say I like it, but I don't want to be free. Why I didn't do it for you. I said why I didn't do it for you. just messing around. That's not even a real song. That's just something I came up with as I was doing it. So, we are music situations. Yeah, we're in some music situations. So, I mean, also part of this is I want to get a little experimental, mess around with different stuff. You know, we have different opportunities here to play with different scenarios. For me, this is as much about experimenting and having an opportunity to say, well, listen, this is my practice. At the very least, I'm getting better. And it kind of gives me, with this list, like... So this is as real as I feel, and I want to mess around with it. So just bear with me on this loop situation here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to this mode so you can kind of see. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Here, taking that off there. Haha. Maybe I'll do this mode so that you can see what I'm doing on the guitar a little bit. Seeing what it was, living a secret, hiding out just because, feeling like a slave, too hungry to bite. I'm not normal, don't do anything. Right now I'm feeling like my age, becoming used to that self-made cage. Why am I always alone? Alien sweetness is all that I can hold. And we find new ways to show that I am trying to change. I want to find a way to feel as real as I feel. growing in his face. I'm not crazy, at least not that crazy. How cold it is, no one seems to care. Alien sweetness is all that I can share. And we find new ways to show that I am trying to change. I want to find a way to feel as real as I feel. Lonely, I've gone squirrely. I've been training for this big thing, taking a piece of me. Lazy issues come out screaming. And we find new ways to show that I am trying to change. I want to find a way to feel as real as I feel. Yeah. Yeah, thank you very much. That is As Real As I Feel. I wrote that in 2000, 1999, 2000, and it is a song I originally wrote in my friend Jackie K, who's since passed. God bless you, Jackie K. I was in her apartment in Philly right before I moved to San Diego, and then once I moved to San Diego, these guys I started playing with were the Jersey Boys. Played with this band called Unit, and I played keys, but like I was really just doing that because they already had two guitarists and they didn't need one. But I'm, as a vocalist, and they could definitely use a vocalist. So So this was one of those songs that we really like to play, and they like to solo over. So, at the time I wasn't as much of a soloist. I'm not really. Anyway, so I wrote that song, and then I finished fleshed out it in 2000, and this is one of the ones that it's one of the earlier songs that I used to play a lot, as real as I feel, and it's kind of cool. It sort of has its place in the songs that I've been doing now, which it's cool because like I now have this database where I'm pointing to it, but you can't see it off to the side here. And it's, it's got so many different ones so I think maybe I'm going to revisit some of these older ones, right? So I have this other song I called Save Me, which I wrote in 96-ish era. That's like the 1996 era. And it's called Save Me. And it's, pretty self-explanatory in the sense that, sometimes it feels like we can't save ourselves, and this is a song about like just hoping somebody could fix my problems. I didn't know how to. I felt powerless, in a lot of ways. So this is an older song, and again, kind of bringing it back to this. I did it with this band called Low Rhythms, and Low Rhythms was a band that had come out of a college band, and the drummer I was in a band with, and his wife played bass, and I played, and it was cool, and it was like it was just definitely an era, and that was around 2003. So we kind of picked up some of these songs that I had done. I'd recorded sort of on my own, and we kind of hooked up, and he kind of dug the songwriting, so we went from there, and that was like my first experience of playing in New York City, because he lived in Brooklyn, and at the time that right before I had moved in, so it was around 2003. It's funny how so much happened within a short period of time. So this is Save Me. I want to kind of mess with a different effect here. Hey, yeah. That's what I wanted. And, yeah. I fell into a river that had no end. Dolls were dancing, so I had a friend in there. Time was glass, I could see right through it, into the pit. Stomach vultures, they lost their way, just like the mission we were trying to save. So we went down to the ground, and they say, no use trying to save me, it's a ploy. Only I could reach the boy inside, I wouldn't hide anymore, falling instant mouth wave washes over me. It feeds on the need. Love is the way to break the record on the maps we chew. When there's nothing left, what do we gotta lose? We're losing our minds, and they say now he's trying to save me as a boy. If only I could reach the boy inside. I've loved the instant I saw you, so get on my back and we'll fly to an ending. On we try to find a simple alibi. Learn to taste what you hate. Don't worry, don't debate. On and on and on you try to find a simple alibi. Learn to taste what you hate. I don't know where you came from, but save me. Save me. Yeah, so that saved me. All right. Gonna pull this effect off just because it's a bit much. It's a bit much if you're just talking. Even this. Yes. So, as we are rolling, we're rolling through our situations. I have a thing that I've been messing with, and I gotta see if this works, but it is a drum machine. Here we go. There we go. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna bring that out a little bit further because this goes all the way out to 8 measures, and I'm gonna do slightly less fills. So yeah, GarageBand actually is pretty cool. So that's what we got going on here. Did I? I wonder if I messed up the thing here. Here, we'll just do back to, yeah. Getting on yourself and learning to Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Pound for pound, I lie and nasty. I lick the bowl, I strike the fancy. I nick the neck, I tick the tie. Tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, to build it back up. You tear it down, just to build it up. You don't stop. You feel. And J, anytime, anytime. Tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, to build it back up. Tear it down, tear it down, tear it down. Yeah, so it's all an experiment, all trying out things new for the first time on here. So part of what I do is also just having some fun on the so doing some, I just wanted to mess around with that, see what we thought. Here, so I'm going to do a couple more songs. We're into the second hour of the program. Or I guess, second hour of the program, as I'm seeing the countdown. Not that there is a countdown at all, but, I want to play some, here, let's see if I can, where is it? There's one that I wanted to do called, here, it's, probably know this one. Is there any, here. Does it auto scroll? Oh, I don't want to have this one. I just want it to auto scroll. It won't do it. I want to just get it's doing the intro. So I guess what I'll do is here we go. Can't seem to face up to the facts. I'm tense and nervous and I can't relax. Can't sleep because my bed's on fire. Don't Better run, 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 run away. Oh, psycho killer, stay. Run, 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 run away. This auto scroll sucks. You start a conversation, you can't even finish it. You're talking a lot, but you're not saying anything. When I have nothing to say, my lips are sealed. There's something once, why say it again? Psycho killer, you just to say, better run, 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 run away. Oh, psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Better run, 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 run away. Oh, 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 oh. Aïe, 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 aïe. Ce soir-là, c'est quoi te dit ce soir-là? Résilient, mon espoir, j'ai l'ambiance de la guerre. Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. We all vain and blind. I hate people when they're not polite. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Better run, 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 run away. Oh, oh, oh. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? sick of killers, what you say? Psycho killers, what you say? Psycho killers, what you say? Psycho killers, psycho killer, what you wanna say? Psycho killer is what you say. Psycho killer is what you say. Do you wanna say? Yeah. Oh, sticking up a ride. Don't wanna take you out. Yes. So this is that's a feedback situation. If you were to do a feedback, it basically is a. So if I wanted to do a I like that. That was a cool loop. Let's try this one. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Hey, listen, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That is the beauty of this game here. So, awesome. So that kind of works that way, I think. That kind of works that way. So, in our journey to do more songs, there is Replicate the Sea. I kind of like this one. This is an older one too. Not that old, maybe about 10 years, but it's kind of cool. So let's try this one. Secret waves that come to pass. The secret man, we kept it under wraps. Captain said you gotta keep it down. Keep 'em happy, keep 'em serviced if you know what they do like. I said it once, I'll say it again. I said it once, I'll say it again. Can't you see the stars? Replicate the sea, replicate the sea, replicate the sea. Ooh. What to do if you're surrounded by the land and can't get through? I need the water for my power, for my savior. I can't get it, take me to the woman, the hour. I said it once, I'll say it again. I said it once, I'll say it again. I am, can't see the stars. Replicate the sea, replicate the sea, replicate the sea. Let's see if this works out. Ooh, almost. Captain said we're gonna keep it that. Keep 'em happy, keep 'em service if they know it, they do like. I said it once, I'll say it again. I said it once, I'll say it again. Can't you see the stars? Stars replicate the sea, replicate the sea, replicate the sea. So that was my attempt at replicate the sea. You know, definitely a good one. So I guess just to throw in a little different things, I want to mess with another cover that I have done before, and it's kind of a cool one. Let's see. And I kind of like looping this one too. Oh man, I really wish that would be sitting right there. So this is 3rd fret. Okay, so Okay. Sorry, I had my headphones falling over my dang, my chair. Oh, that's no good either. Yeah, it's not any good situation for this. Okay, here we go. Here, I'm gonna switch up the sides. North Carolina, staring up the road, I pray to God I see headlights. I made it down the coast in 17 hours, a bikini bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping for Raleigh I can see my baby tonight. Oh, so rock my mama like a wagon wheel, rock me mama any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Born from the cold, hip in New England, I was born to be a fourth Marine time string band. My baby plays the guitar and I pick the banjo now. On North Carolina winners keep getting me down, but that's my money playing poker, so I had to leave town. But I ain't turning back to living that old life no more. Oh, rock me mama like a wagon wheel, rock me mama any way you feel. Hey, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Walked downtown to the southern oak. I caught a truck and feel it had a nice long toke. But he's heading west for the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee. I gotta get a move on before the sun. I hear my baby calling me. I know that she's the only one. If I died in Raleigh, at least I'd die free. So rock my mama like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, oh, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Ooh, that's a little strange. Hey, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Hey, mama, rock me. All right. That was a good one there. Yeah, so coming through there, it's cool. Get a little agua. Yeah, got a couple things going at the same time here. So I'm trying to see which ones I got going on. So as I go through, I have oh, you know what one I really wanted to do is this cover is cool. This requires no capo whatsoever. Okay. I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps dragging on, but that train, it keeps a-rolling on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. And I called a man a winnow just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hit my head and cry. times of drinking coffee and smoking big cigars, but I know I had it coming. I can't be free. But those people keep on moving, and that's what tortures me. This prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move it over a little further down the line. I'm far from Folsom Prison, it's where I want to stay. And I bet that lonesome whistle can blow my blues away. From Folsom Prison, that's who I will be. Yeah, far from Folsom Prison. Yeah. Let's see. What do I got on the docket here? Oh, there's another one I wanted to do. It was called well, it's an original, so I'm pulling it up over here so I can do this. But okay, this is another Tight White Jeans song, and I kind of wanted to do an old man situation. So what this is an answer to the age-old question. There's like the what do you call it? The Neil Young song, "Old Man." Old man, take a look at your life. It's a lot like mine. Yeah, well, that's not what this is. What this is, and it's ironic too, because I was 30 something at the time, early 30s. And I was dating a younger girl. And I think there's like this thing with dating older men. I don't know if it's what it is exactly. I don't want to, speculate too much, but it is what it is. And I wrote a song about it. We're chilling back. Here we go. Yeah, let's see what thing it's in. And I'm also going to go to the side. There we go. I was just messing with the song, so let's see how it goes. old man, think you like you're not as old as I am. Old man, old man. We're living young, just a couple years between the age. I wanna show you that there's nothing to fear. Old man, not so old to live as hard as you can. Old man, think you like you're not as old as I am. Old man, seems like we both been here before. Feels like we both been here before. Got a second chance at this again. Got a second chance at this again. At this again. Oh. At this again. Before it starts, it isn't new. Familiar face, just like we've both been here before. Old man, not so old to live as hard as you can. Old man, think you like you're not as old as I am. Old man, yeah. Yeah, old man. Check. Okay, back to a normal sense of sensibility. So I'm gonna do one last one, and this one to close it out, Step High. I think it's been a good stream today. We had some really great experiments, did some really cool, looping, talked about some cool mental health stuff and mental chillness stuff. So with that, I'm going to do the Step High, which is a great one because I think it encapsulates all of what we aspire to be. We step high. We find a new way to be, again, through difficulty, through perseverance. This is Step High. Made my way to paradise, work my way through pain, finished with my innocence, got no one to blame. Looking for salvation, starving for a taste, hoping for a second chance that I'd have to waste, yeah. But I know it's not too late, no matter what they say. I think that it's me, set me free, step high. step high. Begging for forgiveness, talking to the wall. Tell my family back in Jersey that I'm waiting for the call. Mystery surrounds him, inspirations waiting then. Found my voice among the ashes of the business bloody hell, yeah. But I know it's not too late, no matter what they say. I think that it's me, set me free. Step high, step high. This is what I want. Step high, screaming from the down. Step high, beating on the cross. Step high, beating the Lord. Step high, step high. Step high, step high, step high, step high, step high, step high. But I know it's not too late, no matter what they say. I think that it's me, set me free, set me free, set me free. Step high. All right, step high, folks. Listen, Saturday, it's a beautiful day out, or semi-beautiful. Want to check it out. I think if you enjoyed this, please follow, please like, subscribe. I have a couple links down below, as you can see. I have DJsonV at Instagram. I have Ductape Halo at Twitter. I have Dan Victor Productions at Facebook and YouTube, and Dan Victor Does on Twitch. I have DVTs, which is the place where you can get these snacks hats. The snacks hats. Get those snacks hats. And let me just get this back here, because this is really wonderful to have people check in, stop in, say hello. It's been a pleasure to share this Saturday afternoon with you. I think I'm going to go out and enjoy the day. But again, thank you so much for being a part of this. Mental Chillness. It's a movement. We're jamming. It's a jam. Mental Chillness Jam session every Wednesday from 6 to 9 and every Saturday from 12 to 3 p.m. Those are both p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm here in Brooklyn, New York, enjoying. I don't know what's going on here. So kill some of that background noise. This sounds a lot. I have that other stuff open just because it's, it sounds better with the singing and whatnot. But again, thank you so much. DVTs is my Etsy store. And you can visit that. I have some links. If you're a Twitch follower, you can go into there. And again, thank you so much. On Facebook, I also have Ductape Halo Music. Ductape, as it's spelled above there. Ductape with one T, Halo. And there is also a Bandcamp, Ductape Halo, that you can purchase some of my albums. So again, I'm on Spotify, iTunes, and you'll hear acoustic music, my Mental Chillness album. Thank you so much. Please share, please like, please subscribe. I appreciate all of your help, all of your enthusiasm, and I'll see you next week, Wednesday. Take care. Yeah. No one can say I don't want you to go. In some other cover, in the silk of the snow, in the silk of the snow, in the snow. The will to smile, I can't control what comes at night. I realize you're right. I lay awake at night. I really need you. The deal is in the snowy mode. Got a filthy grin. It's the same inside, in some other cover, in the silk of the snow, in the silk of the snow, in the snow. Why don't you meet me in the park? The wind is whipping lust in trees. A chill through your lips, the frozen taste. So mad to take my breath away. Got a filthy grin. It's the same inside, in some other cover, in the silk of the snow, in the silk of the snow, in the snow. I would try to live in the snow and use the time to stop time, to stop time, time. No one can say I don't want you to go. In some other cover, in the silk of the snow, 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 in the snow.